If you've been following along on this journey to refit a Westsail 32 here on my farm, then you know I've put in a lot of hours to get the bottom of this boat back to seaworthy condition. And if you are joining this channel for the very first time, then this Westsail 32 has crossed the Atlantic multiple times. I've crewed on it here off the coast on the Atlantic Ocean. And its past is one of being caught up in a hurricane in Southport. I brought it back to the farm, and we're going to eventually, after a multi-year refit, bring it back to the ocean. So please follow along, subscribe, and thank you for watching. I've been going back and forth between vacation, boat work, farm work, trying to keep it all straight in my mind. But now it's time to re-engage with the boat. Winter is coming. I've put in a lot of work, and I'm up against a deadline of winter is approaching, so I can't paint when it's cold. Deadline of the shelf life of the paint products. Another deadline of a final primer coat that has to be bonded to the first coat of antifoul. And do that on a day that's getting progressively hotter. So a lot of different things are happening at the same time. But let me kind of show you where we all started with this project to fix, repair, and bring the hull back to its best condition possible. If you're just joining my channel, this Westsail 32 is hurricane damaged. Yeah, that's it right there. The entire hull's been soda blasted. Old through-hulls have been removed. Baseboard tool. Seacocks removed. There we go. Interior inspected.
Do not rush this.
Sanded, patched, glassed, and everything else in between. Oh, and by the way, there are already 2 coats of TotalBoat TotalProtect. And before winter gets here, we got to make sure we don't miss the overcoat window for this product. And with this short little warm weather window, I'm racing to get rid of one more through-hole before I paint. And as someone who knows boats very well has said...
So for everyone watching, the less holes you've got in the boat, the better. The less connections between hoses you've got, the better. The more direct the routes, the better. And the more well you know your boat, the better.
We have one last through-hole to get rid of. That was under the sink. A little controversial, but after seeing a lot of more modern boats, seeing it's tied into an internal system, I think that's the way I would like to go with this boat project. All right, we are rarely under a deadline, but we got it done. The old sink Thru-hull patched up. So I'm using TotalBoat TotalProtect. This is a two-part high-build epoxy primer and barrier coat for gel coat blister prevention and repair. So this primer kind of serves two purposes. It lets me seal up the bottom of the boat. That will prevent moisture from penetrating the gel coat, and that's what will cause osmosis and blisters. But secondly, it also gives me it gives the bottom paint, the ablative bottom paint that will go on last, a good surface to adhere to. So this will give us good protection. It will seal up the bottom, and that's the main thing. So the kit does come with some options for the roll cover. These mohair 3/16, 3/8 of an inch nap. So I'm gonna go with the 3/8, and that'll give me 2 to 3 coats of TotalProtect. So this gives me, once it's dry, this will leave sort of 4 mils dry, and then this one here 2.5 mils dry. So it's just up to you. The main thing though is timing, and that's why we need to get going with this. So I had this pre-mixed at Lowe's, so it's looking good. Now the most important part is the 15-minute induction period. So after mixing the base and the curing agent, which we'll do now with a 1-gallon mixer, you have to allow for a 15-minute induction period.
So with this product, the best way to know when it's time to recoat or overcoat is to press with your thumb. If you see it visible on the surface, as you see here, and there's no residue, no epoxy stuck to your thumb, then you're ready to go with the next layer of barrier coat.
All right, we're back aboard the Westsail 32 project here on my farm, and it's been a little while, but it's been quite busy because we are putting on the last of the barrier coat along with 2 coats of TotalBoat Spartan for that antifoul. We missed the overcoat windows, so part of what we'll do next is sand the hull with 80 grit, clean it really well. And then basically spend a whole entire day painting, getting that 3 layers, the 3 final layers onto the bottom of the boat. Philosophy with this channel is, we can see the next step and we're just going to take it, then you can follow along, and we appreciate your support. Like, subscribe, comment. We enjoy all the feedback we get. Thank you for watching. I know we're nearly to 1,000 subscribers, and that's pretty incredible. I wanted to kind of just keep track of how things are going from start to finish. So follow along. Thank you so much.